Hello guys, and welcome to my first Zael video. Today we will try to grow a massive prime croc and dominate this server. As my first mutation, I picked hydrodynamic. This makes you way faster in the water. My next mission was to find some food. Luckily I smelled some better. It came out to be a dead baby croc, which is never a good sign, but it filled my stomach. Only a few minutes later, I found these bones, and I secured my first prime condition, perfect diet. I found this buggy body. It was only a rotten Herrera, but food is food. I finally found the sanctuary and headed straight into it. Let the bee sting me and take the next step to a 13.5 ton monster. Shortly after the bee attack, I found my first victim, a small Maya. First I thought I couldn't defeat him, but also as a baby I have a decent bite force. He didn't really fight back first, but then he found out how to kick. He even hit me once and it hurt, cause he wasn't the smallest baby anymore. I finally got him, GG's bro. So now was the time to eat and grow, until I saw this little buddy. He will be a small nice snack for later. I peacefully carried my buddy around, and the medium-sized Herrera jumped me. He even tried a second time, but he wasn't so lucky anymore. And like this, I made my third kill. And this time I really growed in peace. At least I thought, because only a few moments later a big Rex tried to eat me. But he didn't try a second time. I guess I was just as scary and massive. But there was something else. Something small. Something eatable. I know, not the best gameplay, but at least I got this croc. After a long time of growing and scavenging I decided to make my way over the river delta to get the saltwater mutation. After that, I made a risky decision. I decided not to go back to swamps. Instead, I went straight through river delta. It came out to be the right decision. I found a super aggressive Maya, killing a baby. I used this opportunity and made my first slightly bigger kill. I was traveling north as I met the first bigger croc. I didn't know what to do, but then he said hi, and I said hi. So we decided to group up, and shortly after that we secured our first duo, two medium-sized patches, which would feed us for a while. But after a nice time, my mate had to log out, so I continued my way alone. Only a few minutes later, I found a baby croc who asked me to help him grow. So I wasn't alone for long. We decided to go visit water access when I noticed this smaller croc and my buddy needed food, so I had to do what had to be done. Shortly after eating the croc, I got this dumb small canoe, like who rests next to the water? After these two kills, we decided to stay in Delta for a little longer. But this was my first wrong decision. Because as we approached the bridge, I saw a prime croc, and we had to run. I think the big croc got him. After I made it up the river, his name was gone. But you already know my German ass, I never stay alone for long. So I found a new buddy and we went to the small pond between the sink and water access. I logged out because nothing came to drink, but then my buddies sent me a screenshot. I came back and it was really worth it. even made my first double kill, cause the small one tried to drink again. It was getting late and the server was pretty empty, so I logged out and came back the next day. I came back and first had to clean my pond. I decided to visit Highlands Lake, so I filled up my water and started the journey. I made it to the lake without any problems, and as you see, just in time to refill my water. And it was also fully empty, so I guess I have a new lake. Right after getting this raptor, I spotted two smaller crocs, and I won't accept any rivals in my lake. These two will probably fill me up for the next hour. But this era was the only thing I got for a long time. So I made my way back to the small pond. When I got back, there already was a prime in my pond, but luckily he was friendly. We teamed up and had a good time. Well, that was my grind to become a massive 13.5 ton prime Deinosuchus. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video and press the follow button. Comment which species you wanna see next. Have a good day and see you next time.